I wrote this app for my own use to help translate my localization strings in Xcode easily and quickly. My first app, I went and found 5 friends to actually create the custom translations so that my app could be used in other countries a lot easier. And then I realized that it'd be so much easier if we just take advantage of the translation capabilities built into macOS Sequoia. So when you first launch it, you get a welcome screen that tells you what the app does. And we see that we simply are going to leverage Apple's built-in capabilities to do language translation. So the first thing you see here is you can import your localization strings catalog, choose the language you want to translate into, and then export it back out. Simple. So let's give it a shot. So the first thing you do is pick your localization file that you generated in Xcode by just saying which languages you would like to have enabled. And we're going to pick one right off the desktop here, just from a demo perspective. And what we have here is this one only has 4 lines of values in there. And we can actually look at that file in an editor. So you can see here the way the localization strings catalog is set up is you have the language of the source, and then for each selected language you have to translate the string into the location that you want. So here we have an Arabic translation, and here we have a German translation for that same value. Okay, so this is what we've loaded into the file, and we're going to actually replace it. We're going to keep Arabic. Oh, we don't have Arabic downloaded on this machine, so we're going to go ahead and download that. And we already have English because that's by the default. We have German because that's what's in there. Let's add French. And notice it didn't prompt me for French because that should mean that French is already installed on my machine. And now we create the translation. And that's it. So we can actually look at the individual translations. We see here's German, right? That's one that we already had. And now we can look at French. You can see the values here. And all we do now is hit export. And we are going to replace that file. And now if we load that file in our editor, we see now we have 3 versions of that string. So there's the base. There is the existing Arabic. There's the existing German. And now we have French. And you can send this file to a professional translator and have them tweak it. If you actually load it in Xcode, you can see how that works. So let's load this in Xcode. And you'll see how the catalog actually works in Xcode. And so you see quite easily in Xcode, you have your base language, and that green check mark means all of the text for your app has been correctly translated. And we can go in and we see that Arabic is right aligned, French and German are left aligned. And if you do need to make a correction, you can easily just go in and make that directly in Xcode. So that's it. I hope you like it, and I hope this will get you updating your app into appropriate languages for your customers. Thanks.